What up, Seeking Knowledge family, man? Y'all know who it is. It's Pharaoh33. I'm the host of this amazing podcast. I want to say this podcast is nominated for awards. Yes. And here on season 23, episode 10, guess what? I got my co-host with me. I can't leave her out. Say what's up to the people.
What up, people? This is your girl, Lady Pharaoh.
And we back once again for an amazing episode. Like, actually, my wife came up with this episode. It's called Bandaid. Say what's the title of it?
Bandaid.
And the reason why she titled it Bandaid, because like a lot of y'all will rip the Bandaid off y'all past
Keep reliving it.
and keep reliving it, and you won't let it heal. Like, you can't heal from the past because you keep ripping that Bandaid off. Think of a sore. Like when when you were a kid and you probably done hurt yourself, and your mom or your dad or your grandmama or your great auntie or your sister, your brother, whoever, they put a Band-Aid on there and say, well, I'm going to put a little cream on there, put a Band-Aid, leave it on there, and it's going to heal. But you keep pulling the Band-Aid off, looking at the wound, talking, it hurt, leave the Band-Aid on and heal. And a lot of y'all are keep ripping the Band-Aid off of y'all past, and y'all not healing from it, and y'all wonder why y'all still hurting.
Because you keep bringing it back up.
Keep bringing it back up. For instance, like, when my great auntie Carol passed, it's been years ago, but I'm healed from it now. But I remember when she first passed, like, it took a toll on me. Like, a year went by, 2 years went by. So, like, I used to just rip the Band-Aid off and just think about her, cry, like, I'm talking about cry like a baby, like, tears running down my face because I wasn't healed. I wasn't healed from losing my great auntie Carol. But as time went on, I came on my spiritual journey. I didn't rip that Band-Aid off anymore. I'm healed from it because I understand now that she's an ancestor and I can talk to her like anytime I want. But like when she first transitioned, I kept ripping that Band-Aid off. I kept pulling that Band-Aid off because I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it. Like, it hurted, but I still wanted to deal with that hurt. But now I done moved on. So a lot of y'all, look, y'all are dealing with a past hurt that y'all need to leave a Band-Aid on and move on. Let it go. Heal from it. If you keep dwelling in the past, how can your present and your future be bright when you keep holding on to past hurts or present hurts? So leave that Band-Aid on there and keep pushing. Anything you got to add to that, baby?
Yeah, I would say as far as like relationships as well, like it's kind of hard to move on to somebody new if you keep bringing up what he or she did to you in the past. And it starts with your thought process first. You know, what do you want to, how do you want to heal from this? Like, support groups out there, counseling, there's all types of stuff, meditation, go for walks, go work out, eat healthy, do things to keep your mind occupied from thinking about the past hurts, from thinking about the past toxic relationships. And besides, why would you want to keep bringing up toxic past? Like, keep bringing that up. The person that you're talking to gonna be like, oh my gosh, I wish she or he would be quiet. Like, they keep talking about their ex and what they did or didn't do. It's just like, you gotta stop ripping that Band-Aid off, because honestly, your mind, your body and soul want you to move on, but you just will not. And you just think that you have to keep bringing it up, keep reliving it, but you don't have to. In order to heal, you got to let it go. In order to let it go, you got to transition into new habits, transition into doing things that are healthier for your living. And think about it like this. If you have, like my husband said, if you have a Band-Aid on a wound and you just keep ripping it off, you don't give it time to heal. You gotta put that Band-Aid on and leave it on, so when you take it off underneath it, it's healed. Instead of ripping it off, it gets old. You can't say nobody understands, because everybody understands when you lose a loved one. Everybody understands a toxic relationship. Everybody's been there before. Everybody's had things happen to you in high school and middle school and foster care and in your own home, in your own household, and honestly, sometimes I see some stuff on Facebook and I'm like, who cares? You're 37 years old talking about something that happened to you in high school. Who cares? Like, how you gonna fix that? It's old. It's so old. Let it go.
Exactly. Look, I can relate to excuse me. As far as like relationships, like I done had a toxic marriage before. Like I like to be transparent and really share a piece of my story in it and encourage y'all. But like I kept ripping the Bandaid off my past marriage because all the hurt I went through. So I told myself, I'm not going to be with nobody. I'm not going to deal with nobody. I'm not going to get married again because I kept ripping that Bandaid off the past hurt of what she did to me or how she made me feel. But as I matured and realized, like, I cannot let one relationship or one person who hurted me ruin my present and my future. Just because she did that to me, I can't hold on to that or keep ripping that Band-Aid off, keep dwelling out of that, like, you know what, I'm not going to never get married no more. But I'm glad I kept that Band-Aid on that. I'd healed from that. And the universe, God, goddess, whoever y'all call on, sent me a wife who support me, who care for me, who understand me. So look, y'all, we all got past hurts. We all need to heal from something. I get it. But at the end of the day, only way you can heal is you got to keep that Band-Aid on it and let it and fully heal. You got to keep the Band-Aid on your mind like, you know what, I went through that, but I'm healed from it. I'm not going to keep bringing that up because I got somebody special right here. Or it could be a job that you enjoy so much. Let's be transparent. Let's just talk. Talk that talk, king and queen. It could be a job you had that you was on your way to being a manager, a hiring manager, but something happened. Whether you was late that one time and your manager was upset because he was dealing with something and he fired you, or somebody lied on you, and that was probably the best job you ever had. But it's been 5-6 years when you lost that job and you still ripping that Band-Aid off because all the other jobs you working, it's not like the job you lost years ago. Put that Band-Aid back on there and heal from it and move on. Once a door closed, another door open. But you just got to keep the Band-Aid on that wound, on that hurt, and move on. Want to add anything?
Babe, I'm good. Got everything out.
Well, like the queen say she good, so I guess we good. Look, y'all, I know a lot of y'all listen to this, y'all can relate to what we talking about keeping that Band-Aid and letting the past hurts or the past wounds heal. You got to keep that Band-Aid on there and move on. But look, y'all, before we get up out of here, thank y'all once again for always tuning in to our podcast. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the shares. We would like for y'all to go to my wife page or my page, the Marcus Brewster, Erica Brewster, and you will see a link to vote for the podcast. Yes, I want to say that Seeking Out This Podcast is in the running for the best podcast. We're nominated for the best podcast. If you click on the link that say Rising Men Alliance and you scroll down to the media category, you will see my picture and you will see a vote right next to it. You click on that and look, keep voting, man. Like, you can vote as many times a day because it's up to y'all to help us bring this award home. But look, y'all, keep the Band-Aid on your past hurts, on the past wounds, so you can heal and you can move on. Peace and blessings, love and light. But before we get up out of here, we're entrepreneurs over here. We writing more books. We got more books up our sleeve. But speaking of books, the first book came out in 2019. It's titled From the Hood to the Church. You can find that book on Amazon for all y'all readers on the go who don't really like carrying paperback books but will carry their phone. I got the ebook titled From the Hood to the Church and You Hate It. Also, I came back some years later and did a children's book. I got actually 2 children's books, but the first children's book is titled Dad, Where's My Fish? You can find it on Barnes & Noble, the online store. Also, I got another children's book titled Diamond in the Baby Hustle. If you want to get that book, I would like for you to send me an email at seekingknowledgepodcast33@gmail.com. And I will gladly send you the link to that book. It's the ebook. children's book. It's a great story, man. Great children's book, man. I put my all in everything I do. Now this fit book, it's not even published yet, but it's completed. And I'm thankful for my wife, my Virgo bros, James and Devontae, man. They read the book. They enjoyed the book. Like, the book is already completed. And that book is titled From the Hood to the Church Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality Over Religion. I'm not throwing no shots. It's just my journey of why I left Christianity and went on a spiritual journey. And I'm going to just share my story of why I went from Christianity, like I said, to spirituality. But then I got 2 more book projects I'm working on with my wife, my co-host, my partner, my life, my world, my best friend. We got 2 books we working on, titled Same Side of the Tracks, Different Story. And we got another book titled Love at First Sight, the Love Edition. We're going to be working on them soon. I don't know why we ain't really worked on them, but we have worked on them because we got the title and the chapters. Basically got the whole outline and everything. It's just, we just waiting on our publishing company that we starting with our Virgo bros, Devontae and James' wife, Tisha, our sis. Like, we started our own publishing company called Uplift Publishing Housing, and we already got the name, the logo. James, which is the CEO, he getting the paperwork in order, and it's a go. So we over here writing books, man. We over here letting y'all know, y'all got to keep the Band-Aids on y'all past hurt, y'all past failure. Like, you could have failed in something in life. Like, you could have tried to write a book 5 years ago, but you failed at it because you didn't know where to start, or you did start, but you feel like people in your ear was like, well, that book is not right, it don't sound good, or it's not going to be a bestseller, or it's not going to get people attention. So you still dwelling off the past, and you put that Band-Aid off, and you living in that past hurt or that past wound because it didn't work for them, or it didn't work this time or that time. Why do you think it's not going to work this time? So put that Band-Aid back on there and heal and write that book. And if you need it published, holler at us, because we will make sure everything is in order. But look, y'all, man, it's finna be a new year. This year is almost over with. And a lot of y'all are still playing with y'all health. Y'all still waking up thinking like, man, life is fun and games. Like, as you get older and have kids and get married and realize that your health is important, it's time to change your health. Like, I'm not think I'm better than y'all, because I was one of the persons that ate anything, ate meat, drunk soda. But as I got older and realized I got to break these traditions that was taught to us by our parents and our grandparents and our great-great-grandparents. It's old traditions. And how can you break this cycle and teach your kids how to live healthy if you're not eating healthy? Break that generational curse so you can live healthy. That's my wife over there. She going to sleep. So you got to excuse her. She just over there going to sleep, y'all. But how can you break that curse of living a healthy life and you ain't trying to live a healthy life yourself? So look, y'all, if you can't run or jog, walk. It's people all over YouTube who can give you exercise routines on how to live a healthy life, or what exercise to do to lose weight, to tone up. But if you need some supplements that will help you while you doing your workout, Herbalife is a company that will give you the best of the best supplements. I know. I done tried many other supplements, and they do work. And my favorite one is the Total Control. And I like the pre-workout shakes. So if you want to try the supplements, you want some creatine, aloe vera for your digestive system, whatever the case might be that you battling with in your head, when you want to lose weight, gain weight, it's a company out there that will help you do that. But you got to be serious about your health. You got to break the traditions of the old. Just because your parents or your grandparents ate meat, or they live an unhealthy lifestyle, you think you put to pass that on. And a lot of y'all wonder why y'all are overweighted, out of breath, can't walk around the block, or in wheelchair. I'm just being real. United States is obesity. United States is obese because everywhere you look, you see a liquor store, fast food, liquor store, fast food, liquor store, fast food. You're drinking that liquor is causing you to gain weight. Beer got yeast in it. You gaining weight. Everybody say, "Oh, you can drink a little wine." That's cool, but I don't want to drink no wine. I think all liquor and other and stuff, a substance is poison. That's my opinion. I'm not for to drink or smoke anything else any more. I love being healthy. Like every now and then, like I like to eat some sugar-free cookies. Like my son's birthday was just the other day, so I had a little cake, little ice cream. Be honest, I'm about to get something when I get off this recording. I'm just being real, but look, all jokes aside, it's time to clean your health up, right? Like I said, you can't do it on your own. It's a company out there called Herbalife who will help you with your weight, will help you with getting your health in order. If you want to do a wellness goal intake, reach out to me through my email, seekingknowledgepodcast33 at gmail.com, and tell me, can you send me your Herbalife link because I want to do a wellness goal intake. I got you. It takes less than 5 minutes. We can do it on the phone, but I prefer you to fill it out through my link. It's asking you some basic questions: your name, your age, your current weight, where you have a weight goal, where you want to lose weight, gain weight, how many cups of water you drink a day, how many times you work out a day, how many times you eat a day. Once you create your profile, to answer some questions, it's gonna put you together a whole meal plan, workout plan, and it's gonna put you together a list of the supplements that will work for you, that will help you on your journey. But look, I want to see everybody winning their health, because health is wealth. And a lot of y'all listen to this knowing y'all need to change some of y'all health. So please reach out to me after hearing this message. Whether you hear this message today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, 2 years from now, I'm still going to be in the game when it comes to my health. So reach out to me through my email, seekingknowledgepodcast33 at gmail.com, and I can send you that link to Herbalife and get you started. But before I get up out of here, a lot of y'all entrepreneurs, a lot of y'all are authors, podcasters, or writers, or ghost writers. Y'all are entrepreneurs, but y'all don't know where to start when it comes to connecting with the right people. I get it. I've been there, done that. Until 3 years ago, when I found this app, if it wasn't for the person that shared this app with me, I'm not gonna say her name, but if somebody that I thought was a good friend, but she come on as a friend, but she not a friend, but she shared the app with me, called Al, OWWLL. I just be real when I speak. I just be so transparent and so real. But this person shared the Al with me 3 years ago, and I downloaded it. I didn't really understand it at first, but now I understand it because I became a brand ambassador. But it's a networking app. You can connect with like-minded people. You can connect with other podcasters. You can connect with other authors, writers. I done spoke with a ghostwriter. I done spoke with a bookkeeper. It's so many people on there with different fields, different backgrounds, different walks of life. Motivation speakers, life coach, transformational coaches, spiritual people. And I even spoke with a tarot reader that's on there. It's different people on there. But whoever you want to talk to, I guarantee you're on there. But they waiting on you. So whatever you're doing right now, stop what you're doing. Come a little closer and download the OWL app. It's OWWLL. Put my referral code in, Brewster, BREWSTER, and get $10 credit to your account. And look, since it's OWL 2.0, we got an update. It's OWL 2.0, we got an update. You got 30 days, it's a whole month to use that $10 that they're going to gift to you once you put my referral code in, Brewster, after you create your account. And you can connect with 10 different people, because there's people on there who got $1 for 10 minutes. They charge $1 for 10 minutes. Yeah, that's right. Money talks. You can pay it off this app too. I'm not going to say how much I made on this app, but I have made enough to keep using this app. But it's about the connections. But once you connect with the right people, you have a reasonable price. Like right now, I have $4 for 10 minutes. People will call you and want to get to know you and want to see what you're about and see how they can help you. So download the app right now and put my referral code in, Brewster, BREWSTER, and get $10 credit to your account. And you got 30 days to make 10 connections. And once you just work your way in, people going to start calling you. But look, y'all, keep that Bandaid on that wound, on that hurt, and keep pushing, y'all. Peace and blessings.